we are working with multiplications of any form, either fractions or any other complex math, we would have to still apply our old or our basic way of understanding multiplications. And we said multiplications are just another way of adding things. So let's say right here, I have 1, 2, 3. I'm adding all the blue bottle covers here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, or I could also see this as 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. That would look this way: 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Or I could see this as 4 groups of 2, simply written as 4 times 2. Equal to 8, 8, 8. Or I could just say 2 is repeating, in normal language, 2 is repeating itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what gives us 8. Okay, if we should have this 3, 3, 3, this will be 3 groups, group 1, group 2, group 3. This could be written as 3 plus 3 plus 3, giving us 9. Or this could be written as 3 repeating itself 3 times. 3 times 3 gives us 9. What if we add another set this way? 1, 2, 3, and another 1, 2, 3. Alright, so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And without using any knowledge in maths, you could, and you are asked to give half of the total we have here. That's going to look this way. Half is going to be like this. So half is just the blue covers. Therefore, we can say if you are going to do half of 12, it's going to be 6 blue bottles. Right. Okay, what if we are to find, take 1 part out of 4 of the 12? This is going to be this way. 1 part out of the 12 is going to be just this part. So we have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and then 4 groups. And you take 1 group out of, take 1 out of the 4 groups. So that would be 1 out of 4 of the total of the 12. And we have 3 things here. Okay, so basically that's the idea with which we multiply fractions. Okay, we could move on to another example of by adding more counters. So we have 4, 4, and then 2 extra, making this to now be 12. So in all, we have 1 group 1, group 2, group 3. We have 4 groups of 4, giving us 16. If we should look for a half of everything here, so the half will now look this way. So simply, half of So simply, half of the total, which is 16, is going to be just the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have it equating to half of 16 would be equal to 8. Right, what if we are to do 1/4? 1/4, that means take 1 out of the 4 groups. So there's going to be this group 1. 1/4 out of 16. We are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 members. 1/4 out of 16 is going to be 4 members. What if we have to do 3/4 out of 16? 3/4 out of 16 is going to be 1, 2, 3. So 3 groups out of 16. So 3 out of 4 of 16. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's going to be 12. Okay, having done this, if we are supposed to find half of how we agreed that multiplication is the same as of. So half of 1/4. That would mean we would have to locate, if this is a fraction of 4, like this. If we have this, let's just represent this graphically. It's going to be this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And if we have to take, so this is going to be 1/4. 1 out of 4. Okay, so this is 1/4 relating to this. Half is going to be 2. 2. Relative to the whole portion, that's going to be something like this. Trying hard to get my line straight. It's going to be, okay, that's going to be 2 out of 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 total parts. And this is, okay, this is going to be 1 out of the 8 total parts. So this half of 1/4 is going to be 1 out of 8 total parts. Having observed this sequence, we can therefore establish a rule that when it comes to multiplying fractions, we multiply in this diagonal way. So we know 16 is the same as 16 out of 1, out of 1, out of 1, 1 out of 4. So 1 times 16 gives us, so we could also say, so 1 over 2 times 16. So 16 is the same as 16 out of 1. Gives us 16 over 2. 16 over 2 is equal to 16 over 2 is equal to 8. Then 1 out of 4 times 16 all over 1 is equal to 16 out of 4. It's also equal to 4. So this check, check, check. And we have 3 over 4 times 16. Now 3 times 16 is 18, 148. Going 48. 48 divided by 4 is going to give us 12. So this also tallies with this. Now here also, We have 1 out of 2 times 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4. 1 times 1 gives us 1, and then 2 times 4 gives us 8. And this tallies with the same thing over here. And that's how simple it is to multiply fractions. Multiply the numerator with the numerator, multiply the numerator with the numerator, and multiply the denominator with the denominator. Okay, thank you for being a part of this lessons, and see you in our next lesson as we talk about division of fractions. Thank you. Bye.